Marques Brownlee runs into a roadblock, Autopilot has means to protect itself, and fossil fuel interests are still raking in the money. Here are your Tesla tidbits for December 20th, 2016. YouTube celebrity and Tesla fan Marques Brownlee, aka MKBHD, made news a couple months ago taking delivery of one of the first P100D vehicles, which he dubbed Apollo. Unfortunately, his ownership experience has gone less than smooth. He released a video today detailing an ongoing issue with his power steering going out mid-drive, correcting itself, and then going out mid-drive again after only about 5,800 miles on the car. He engaged Tesla service and they towed the car to the nearest service center. They then replaced the steering rack and told him he was good to go. Except, unfortunately, he wasn't. Yet again, he had the car towed after experiencing a problem mid-drive and is now waiting on Tesla service again. This time, Tesla responded by flying an engineer out to have a look at the problem. Marques said that those having the same problem multiple times are automatically escalated, but one might wonder if that's due more to his visibility than everyone receiving this treatment. Marques awaits repair a second time now, and says that a third issue in a row is, quote, strike three and we'll have to do something here, end quote. While an owner having issues is nothing new, celebrity owners having issues aren't exactly common, at least ones that report them anyhow. What is interesting to see is that he's giving Tesla a chance to make it right when many may not have. Let's hope they do, and Marques gets back on the road as a happy owner once again. Teslarati has a quick story answering the question about how Autopilot handles bad weather. At least one answer is found in the camera housing. A video from YouTube user K-Man Auto shows that there's a defrost element mounted on the windshield to help protect the camera from snow and ice obstructing its view. He then gave a flick of the windshield wipers to finish off the job, and the camera was completely obstruction-free, as the wipers can reach the area of the windshield the camera relies on to see from. Those of us in the frigid north shouldn't have to worry too much about snow and ice buildup on the Autopilot hardware. The question does remain if similar protections exist on cars with Autopilot 2 hardware protecting the other cameras on the car. Lastly, one of the constant knocks on Tesla, regardless of any basis in reality, is the commonly held notion that Tesla only survives due to subsidies. Most of us already know that the subsidies are all that makes the playing field remotely level, and Electrek has an article detailing this. The International Energy Association has released data showing that direct fossil fuel subsidies dropped by 35% in 2015, but they still far outpace the subsidies given to renewable energy companies. In 2014, fossil fuel folks received nearly $500 billion at our expense. This year, that number dropped to $325 billion, but it's still a far cry from the $150 billion provided to renewable energy companies. We're heading in the right direction, but it's still not yet Elon's goal of just eliminating the subsidies from both sides and playing on a fair field. I'm afraid we may never get to see that, since transport is merely one area of concern on the power generation side. Pulling subsidies from heating companies may have the collateral damage of getting people's heat shut off due to inability to profit at current levels, necessitating a raise of rates just to keep the energy flowing. It'll be baby steps here, but at least we've begun taking them. Check out the links to today's full stories in the show description. If you get some value out of the show, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. If you can spare even $0.25 a month, it would be most appreciated. Thanks to my super patrons John Waltower and Drew Schuyler for their support at the $10 plus level. As usual, if you have no spare coin, it's not a big deal. You can still support the show for free through positive reviews on the media services where you find the show, and by spreading word of the show to other Tesla lovers. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. That's it for today. See you back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.